Neighborhood Watch presents For the Record. I'm your host, Fresh Raheem. We got Roz Ill Remedy on the ones and the twos. Live at Ill Remedy Studios with Brian's Bars Burns.
Brian Bars Burns, we in the building.
What's good, player? What's good with you, man?
Man, just been doing music, man. Just been grinding, man. Trying to make things happen, man. Just trying to get everything more on a consistent level right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. For people that don't know about you, explain how you got your name and where you're from, where you grew up at.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. That's where I was born and raised at. Growing up in the South, it was just different, you know, just coming up in the South. It's like growing up in a different world, kind of, you know what I mean? Like down there, it's like like growing up in New Orleans, it's like a third world country. Like that's my best like explanation for that. But just growing up there, being around the music, the people, the food, everything, like that's what made me who I am today. So I'ma always carry that on my back wherever I go, always, no matter what. But how I got the name, the Brian Bars Burns, Brian Burns is my name. But so my parents ain't give me no middle name, right? And we just once I got to the West Coast, I didn't put the bars until I got to this side because I was just doing so many ciphering, and people would just be like, bars every time. So I was like, damn, I'm going to just add the bars as my middle name, and I'm going to just run with that. So that's how the bars came. Like, the bars didn't come until way until I got to the West Coast.
I mean, shit, it makes a lot of sense because you bar out. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. They fly.
I appreciate it.
Talking about growing up in New Orleans, talk a little bit about the music out there, how it's it's more jazz.
Oh, yeah, jazz,
and how
blues.
That influenced you into doing what you do.
Well, my favorite instrument is the saxophone. So
nice.
Yeah. So I want to learn how to play that soon, but I know that's gonna take time and patience. But yeah, just growing up around that music at an early age already shaped my mind to. I already knew as an artist I would grow up and have that in my music. You know, just my roots in the city, being from New Orleans, Louisiana. So yeah, just growing up around that was amazing to me, and it brought me to where we at now.
That's dope, man. How old were you when you got over here to L.A.?
I didn't move to L.A. until I was 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
22.
You had already kind of found hip-hop, and you were already doing hip-hop at that time? Or?
Yeah, man. I wrote my first rhyme when I was 11.
Okay.
Since 6th grade. That's like 6th grade, 11, 12.
How would you, because you're kind of a throwback style with you kind of hear the 90s feel, the New York, the West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get that from New Orleans? How did that come
Man, you know what's crazy about that? Like, the first, person I heard from the East Coast was Big L. He was one of the first people I heard, so that...
Influence immediate, right?
But look, though, I grew up on Master P, Juvenile, like, all those people from the South, like Scarface, UGK. Right. Like, that's all I knew growing up. That was early, like... Anything that was coming out of the NO, that's all I knew. I didn't know anything outside of like West Coast, East Coast. Like I didn't know none of that. So once I got my ears to like more lyrical and like how people was coming crazy like that, like the East Coast, it was Big L, then it was Nas and Gang Starr and all these other crazy MCs, and I was just like, wow, like, but that. To be honest with people, like the East Coast inspired me lyrically. No disrespect to any other side or nothing like that, but
yeah,
the East Coast, like lyrically, they really got me on my pen game serious. Like,
was it a choice to come out west, or could you have gone maybe up east and lived out there and kind of restarted the camp out there?
Yeah, I could have, but my path, it led me here, so I knew that this was where I needed to be right now. So
better weather.
Man, it's cold right now, man.
A lot of people, we say it's cold out here when they're like, that ain't cold. And I'm like, well, it's cold to me, motherfucker.
It get pretty crazy.
Let's go back a little bit and talk about some of your early works. Like you had a project called Stuck in the 90s, which explains your style. Talk a little bit about that project.
That project, I released that in December of 2014, man, and that was just pretty much me paying homage to the the 90s era of hip hop, rap. You know, like I just feel like during that time, you know, rap music was at the height. You know, you had people like Nas, you know, Black Thought, you know, Guru, Big Pun, Black Star, just all these incredible, you know, MCs. And I just feel like during that time, it was important for people to be saying something, you know, like, and I feel like all those artists were just saying something and everything was hitting, and that era just really inspired me. So like I said, I did that project just to pay homage, and it got great reception. Like, people still hit me up till this day about that project. Like, but that was around the time when I was making a change to a lot of the music I was listening to. So I wanted to change my style, the way I was coming lyrically, how I deliver it. I always wanted to make sure I was saying something. So that's pretty much what that project's about. Peace to the 90s, man. I love it.
And being conscious with what you're saying to people is very important. And that's exactly what they were doing back then. And
exactly.
then shit got all fucked up.
Yeah,
but
man. I always tell artists, like, do it for the art form instead of doing it for the other things, because the universe is gonna align everything for you. So just do your part, and everything gonna come, and it's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. You know.
For sure. You mentioned a lot of artists. Which ones do you think influenced your style more than others? Like Big L was one of the first ones you heard, but
yeah, Big L was one of the first MCs I heard from NYC. Yeah.
What about digging deeper, and like which ones, like, okay, I really dig, or their overall message or whatnot? What influences you think Brian Barnes Burns got inside of what made him him?
I would say definitely Nas, of course, Nasty Nas. Nas. Black Thought.
We got someone out here looking like, I think I can answer these better than he can.
Like this is tough for me. Yeah, it is because music. It's so many.
There's so many that you grab a little bit from, and
it's just so many. But yeah, man, a lot of the MCs I listen to, they all got that lyrical skill that I listen for. So I'm inspired by that. I want to hear bars. I want to hear how you flipping certain words and, you know, metaphors and similes and things of that nature, you know. So
what do you feel about like the state of hip hop right now, where it's at? And not just mainstream, just overall in general.
Nah, I got you.
Good shit's coming out, you know.
I definitely think the game is in a good place. It just needs the balance. Like, and I feel like a lot of people have been saying that lately. Like, the game just needs balance. Like, it ain't gotta be all trap, it ain't gotta be all boom bap, but it just needs balance. So that's how I feel about the game always, because there are great MCs out there. Like, there's so many amazing ones out there doing their thing, but it's just that, like, a lot of people just not supporting it if the name not popular or this and that. And it's just like, people really need to support these underground artists who putting in the work out here, man, because it's some incredible artists. But like I said, when people not supporting and things on that side, it's just like, and people don't even be looking too, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
they're lazy. They're lazy. You know what I mean? Lazy like, fans nowadays.
You gotta dig for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. You're talking about balance. So we're going to get started to this first track to let you motherfuckers know what we're talking about. And
let's do it.
This one's called Hip Hop Jazz. Can you tell us who's on the beat and where you kind of thought of the idea?
Shout out to Suedo. Suedo made that beat. He's from California. He's like 18, man. He's 18. He's crazy with it, like, because that beat got like a Dilla vibe to it. So when I heard it, I was like, whoa. I'm like, I gotta go into this. But yeah, that's Hip Hop Jazz. It's from my Back Home EP that I released last year of 2017 in December. It actually makes a year, like, tomorrow, so that's pretty dope. But yeah, that project was just about taking it back to the essence of real hip hop, doing it for the art form, but also it's about going back to my roots of New Orleans. So that's why I got that jazz, hip hop jazz. I wanted to blend all that together for one project.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Neighborhood Watch presents For the Record with Brian Barnes Burns.
Brian Bars Burns.
Bars. I always mess up people's
Burns.
names. That's my fault. Hip Hop Jazz.
I'm lifted off the sounds of the jazz tunes, reflecting like the light that always shines for many moons. Flowers bloom, seeing nature in its beauty moments. We capture, flooded the canvas. My whole next chapter, now this is something they can never take from me. There was a time when I was only just seeking revenge like Chung Lee, but now I find peace through the music whenever I hear it. Don't cry, he'll live forever like Ali. Spirit channel this power through this microphone. Really learn from me. Now they play me in UK, France, Greece, and Germany, yeah, and Australia and Italy. What a blessing. Your boy building like Ray and Gold, striving for perfection, prepared for the final lesson. Whenever I'm spitting this, I'm better in tune with the infinite who getting with these lyrical flows. You know how it goes when I'm spazzing the lyrical Duke Togo, articulate assassin. Yeah, come on, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass, Yeah, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass. We're being eliminated cause they always have fit black. You know it's me when you hear it like a premiere scratch. I'm ill over wax, say peace to the young guard. Loyal like D-Rock, taking that gun charge. It's no biggie, so follow me while I paint this. They mad cause they ain't this. My lineage ancient, spiritual solitude for self-evolution. Moving independent, see I'm my own distribution. No major label backing, so lyrically I just come out shooting. My people still seeking restitution. Now educate yourself, see how dumbed down these schools be. Remember knowledge is king like Kool Moe Dee. And they never listened when I told them that I was the next man, pushing this truth like poor righteous teachers in X-Clan. The artist who expands, really unlocking this infinite consciousness. Still meditating while plotting this, yeah, come on, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass, Yeah, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass. No more Mr. Nice Guy when I step in the arena. My daily operation, continuous elevation of the mind. Hard to earn when you don't apply yourself. Face your moment of truth. We the owners of this art. MC step in the booth. I'm the rap guru. Vibrations what I'm into. Let's put an end to the nonsense. Shout out to Detroit, about to turn the voice up. Classic like Hov telling Guru to turn his voice up. A different type of energy, all the way tapped in. Trapping out of them trap houses, keeping us trapped in. Taking a big L, not seeing the big picture. Like flash before your eyes. MC should recognize this is real MC in the game. He overseeing, moving with knowledge of self, becoming supreme being. Remember behind my back, they just doubted and laughed. Took it back home like we on Cedric Ave, yo. Yeah, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass, Yeah, come get lifted off the sounds of this underground hip-hop jazz. I still smash any MCs who wanna clash. Get yours before your time pass.
Neighborhood Watch presents Brian Burns.
Yeah, man.
We here at live at Ill Remedy Studios, man. That shit was lit, dog.
Hey,
Inside joke.
Yo, when the last time you heard 3 verses on songs, man? Like,
yeah, really, that's a good thing. Talk a little more in depth about that track. Like, what was your approach to it?
Like I said, I wanted to put in the roots from my city of New Orleans with the jazzy vibe, but I also wanted to take it back to the essence of true hip hop. So that's why you hear me like in the 3rd verse, I'm doing the references to the Gangstar albums. Yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy when I step in the arena. Like just paying homage, like, and yeah, doing that because I feel like a lot of artists don't pay homage to the artists before them who paved the way, and I feel like that's so important. But that's really what it's really all about, man. Doing it for the art form and paying homage.
It's the respect.
Exactly. Right. Because if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even exist.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
it would be a different
you feel
game.
Me? Like,
why do you think people shy away from paying homage? Because it's ego, you think, or?
I don't think it's necessarily ego. I just think some people just honestly don't really care for it, So but I just feel like that's imperative to me. Like, so I have to do it. If somebody got to, so
yeah. You got a lot of projects that you've worked at in different studios. Can you talk a little bit about is it Is it just the situation you're at where new studio, new spot, new feel, or?
Yeah, it depends on what's the vibe, man. Like if I'm inspired, then I'm getting in the lab and we knocking it out. It don't matter where it is, honestly. Sometimes that's just how it organically happens, you know. So I don't question it. I'm just like, okay, the universe just it's throwing those signs. So I'm like, let's get it done.
Has there been any bad experiences you've had in studios? Or like, I'm not going back there, or is it more like, hey man, wherever I land, I get my work done? But
yeah, nah. Every studio I've been in, it's been dope vibes. I've been in studios in Louisiana, in Las Vegas, out here in California, and everyone I've been in has been a vibe. Like,
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, like the last studio I was in, they had a Marvin Gaye picture on the wall, and I was going there to record a song that had a Marvin Gaye sample. Yeah. Like, but I didn't know the Marvin Gaye picture was gonna be on the wall, like at that studio. So like, it's just things like those kind of moments. That's when I know I'm just like, yeah,
reassuring.
Yeah, this is meant to be, dog. Like, so do not stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's on a project you got all Ninth Wonder beats, correct?
Yeah, that's the Something Soulful project. I did 5 tracks from Ninth Wonder. And each song is a sample from an artist from like the 70s or 60s or the 80s. Like I got Sissy Houston on there, Marvin Gaye, Love Unlimited, the group.
And you titled the name of the songs after the artist that was sampled
from,
correct?
Just to pay homage, like I told you, because that's what I'm all about, dog. Like if I know the sample of the songs, like I'm gonna do it. Like so, like I have to give them their credit. Like
these old souls love you, man. They're like, yes.
Yeah, man. Like I have to, man. Like as like I said, as artists, that's so important to me. Like.
What made you decide to use Ninth Wonder? Because you could have went any direction with the production on it, right?
Oh yeah. I could have went to go find one of the homies and be like, yo, let's get some soulful joints. But I respect Ninth Wonder. He's one of my favorite producers of all time. I feel like he's a musical genius. Me and my best friend, we were just watching his rhythm roulette the other day when he was just picking the samples and going crazy, making the beats. I love that. Like he just thinks of it so quick and he just gets in that zone that it's an amazing thing to watch, to see when people get that creative, you know?
Isn't it on that where he says like, yeah, I wasn't even aware that I was using the same drums on the whole, like one of his first projects. Dang. Like I just used the same drum and kick the whole
I think that's the one. Yeah, but Ninth Wonder is insane with it, man.
You also did something with Doom, similar idea, correct?
Doom Sessions, yep. I released that earlier this year. That was man, that was so fun making, man, because I love Doom, man. Doom is one of the greatest to me. So
pulls a character out of you, right?
Man, like every time I listen to Doom, I feel like I'm taken back to those Saturday mornings, waking up, bowl of cereal, watching cartoons. Like I love that feeling, man. It's a very like nostalgic, you know, that whole vibe. So I love it.
Talking about nostalgia, we're gonna get to this next track. It's called Third Eye. Tell us a little bit about the production and how you got the name of the track.
This Third Eye song, this is from my Next Chapter of Life album. I'm rocking it on my shirt, as you can see. It's my first album that I released back in 2016. I released it on Malcolm X's birthday, and I just felt like this was an important song that I had to throw on there, man.
Neighborhood Watch presents live at Ill Remedy Studios for the record.
Yeah, do it for the real hip hop. Brian Balls and Neighborhood Watch. Yeah. Brian Balls kick the lyrical rap, about to go into the boom bap. Yeah, Brian Balls kick lyrical rap. Yeah. About to go into the boom bap. Hey yo, they ask what's today's mathematics. This music hit for the masses, seeing the signs of the times. The day the good and evil clashes. Lyrical assassin who moved the fastest. My life intense. Ask for truth, they give you nothing. Like when Henry Hill got pinched, but they got you convinced things are getting better, but never tell you that it will cause pain. Like John Teller letters. Staying focused, I'm moving clever. That's what made me wiser. I'm with a different skill set like Denzel and Equalizer. Moving ahead, I see a future that's filled with horror. How many people they plan to slaughter in this new world order. Prisons overpopulated, water contaminated. They spraying your food with chemicals, but hey, you still ate it. Them walls closing, I'm still exposing all of this craziness like the poison. Them doctors still injecting them babies with, made me sick to my stomach. Run it, this a different type of rhyming. Keep going, my third eye forever shining, huh? These are the last days approaching. We gotta stay focused. Always know my third eye open. While it's true spoken, liars hope that I'm killed. How it is when the truth get revealed, destroy and rebuild. These are the last days approaching. We gotta stay focused. Always keep your third eye open. While it's glass scoping, watching our every move. Hey yo, it's time we really have a funeral for the news. Historical inconsistency, political hypocrisy, deeper philosophy. While I decipher prophecies, government spies watching me. Someone tell them I know they follow me. Robots while they force us to follow their ideology. See, in the beginning, hip hop made mad noise, then lost control. Like Dr. Gero and them androids, divine intelligence. This the type of stuff I've been on. My third eye, it never blink like I'm Tien Shin Han. Killing them on the boom bat, bringing the terror down with the movement like Obama daughter, rocking that pro era. Tap into yourself, really go beyond the light. This vision provides perception beyond ordinary sight. You ready to step through the gates that lead to inner realms. At first feeling this mystical power, you might feel overwhelmed, but once you start the process, you bring some meditating in. You start to feel your third eye awakening, huh? These are the last days approaching. We gotta stay focused. Always know my third eye open. While it's true spoken, liars hope that I'm killed. How it is when the truth get revealed, destroy and rebuild. These are the last days approaching. We gotta stay focused. Always keep your third eye open. While these spies scoping, watching our every move. Yo, it's time we really have a funeral for the news. Never caught up in the system, feeding this knowledge and wisdom, making a change like civil rights leaders through their activism. I just give them the truth, need to be known. They waiting for the one who rise from the darkness and pull the sword from the stone. Yo, MCs don't wanna test cause they know the flow mean. Aware of my surroundings like I'm Go-Go 13. Can't see what I've seen cause your chakra been closed. To view these different patterns, unlock them third eye codes. You still haven't found a way out yet. Too busy entertaining what they feed you on these social media outlets. Start reading, turn off your television. Time passes, all we do is argue over race and religion. Look how we live in society. Politicians just lie to me. Need something that's empowering to just inspire me. But I can still feel it building up. I feel it in my body, won't take my mind. It's still Illuminati, yeah. These are the last days approaching. We gotta stay focused. Always know my third eye open. While it's true spoken, liars hope that I'm killed. How it is when the truth get revealed, destroy and rebuild. These are the last days approaching. Gotta stay focused. Always know my third eye open. While these spies scoping, watching our every move. Yo, it's time we really have a funeral for the news. Yeah, Brian Boss, real hip hop, neighborhood watch. Yeah, yo, Ross did the ill scratch. Now I kill tracks. Yeah, yeah. Got him on the video, still kicking illa flow, For sure, man. Yeah, that was dope.
Neighborhood Watch presents Brian Burns.
Yeah, man.
One day I'll get this right.
I know it's a tongue twister, man. I know.
I swear to God. Hey, man, that track is fucking really on point, especially with what's happening right now.
Oh, man.
Tell us a little bit about Third Eye.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, Third Eye. It's produced by my main man, Dan Morris. He from the UK, man. He's so sick with the beats. He's one of like the best boom bap producers I've heard in a long time. So he made that beat for my first album, Next Chapter of Life. And DJ Evidence had put some cuts and some scratches on it, man. And it was like different parts just saying like, keep your third eye open, like just having little cuts saying that.
Yeah.
And man, like that track came together beautiful because like I said, like you just said, with everything that's been going on, but it's been happening and now people are finally waking up to it, like finally seeing like it's been happening for years though, like centuries actually. Like it's just now people are finally seeing and really trying to do something about it, because we could talk about it all day, but once we really take that next step to really make things happen, then everything will come.
And when you say stuff, when you write like that and put it out in the track, it's like in a sense doing your part.
Oh yeah, man, I have to. I always got to make sure I'm saying something, man, and do my part as an artist.
You had a dope line talking about how Obama's daughter was wearing the Pro Era shirt.
Yo,
that was a dope moment.
You remember that?
That was dope, dude. That was like a win for hip hop right there.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
We always getting shunned and shit. And
that was a good look because I was like, dang,
the
that's
White
dope.
House,
I was like, shout out to Joey Badass and the whole Pro Era crew, man.
Hell yeah. When I was looking through your Bandcamp, you had like at the bottom, everyone pushed their hashtags. You got hashtag boom bap, underground, conscious hip hop. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. That
Absolutely.
like explains it. Like your lyrics, you're right on point with what you talk about and what you're doing, and that shit's dope because a lot of artists are trying to follow things, and you seem like you know exactly where you're at.
Man,
what you gonna do?
Exactly. I don't think that you have to follow the formula that's been set by the industry. You can do the music you want to do and still make it. So
it's the whole freedom of independent,
you gotta grind,
right?
but I mean, here's the part: you have to grind a little harder, but it's all good. Like in the end, everything gonna be good. You gonna have your whole cake right there at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everything's happening for me like that, and that's why I'm gonna stick to what I'm doing and follow my heart. So
that's dope, man. What's next for you?
Next, I got an album I'm working on. Well, I'm not working on one album. I'm always working on several projects, but the next one that I plan on releasing is my next album. It's called Duke Togo. Basically, it's going behind the concept of the character from Go-Go 13. His name's Duke Togo. He's an assassin, so I'm going into all lo-fi beats, just coming with lyrical bars. I'm not like some of them don't have hooks. I'm just coming with bars. Like I'm really just killing it. Like, so I just wanted to come with that. Like, I've been inspired lately to just be spazzing lately. Like, so like, so. All
right, tell the people where they can find your music, and then we're gonna get into one more track from you. And
you can find all my music on my Bandcamp at brianbarsburns.bandcamp.com. Got all my projects on there, but I'm on Spotify and all those other streaming platforms too. Just look up Brian Bars Burns and I'll come up.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get into Trust the Process.
Let's get it.
Neighborhood Watch presents live at Ill Remedy Studio for the record.
Yeah, that's gonna be on that Duke Togo. Shout out to Chuki Beats. Yeah. This song called Trust the Process. Yeah.
Chuki beat.
Yeah, lyrically blast off. They plan to purge in the future, so it'll be your best friend taking the mask off. I aim and hit the big shot like Chauncey Billups with the lyrical. Go on a rampage like Trevor Phillips in Los Santos. Whack MC, shouldn't even stand close. Absorb cosmic energy like Thanos. Always remember, life is precious and many won't see tomorrow. So I share my greatest pain with you like Nagato. Bring the pain like Chris Rock on the stage doing stand-up in 96. Put me on your top list. They watch this to see will I fall or where will he be? Probably in Brazil chilling like Max Payne 3. Never let industry change me. Follow my own formula. Can't step into my cipher with weak bars. I'm warning ya. Do this for the art, but y'all don't even care. Monumental like Tommy Smith and John Carlos raising a fist in the air. There's poison up there. There's poison everywhere. In these times, poisonous music promoted to poison the minds of the children who hang on to every word we say. What kind of message are you trying to convey? The image these artists portray doesn't match up with their real life, destroying themselves from not knowing how to build right to make it out of darkness. Now tell me what that feels like. Something beautiful forever shine my light. Music is a powerful weapon that I use to elevate the mind. Don't care about likes and the views. What y'all saying in y'all raps really got me confused. Talking about how you beat women and drug abuse. Y'all sound stupid. I make it happen while they make excuses. Major labels will never recruit this. Exec said I was useless. I use my gifts, see my progress. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little sneak peek what they getting for Duke Togo. Yeah, guess I could go. Yeah. Judge wanna see my people in court, but we gon' make it like Jada and Styles P, going back and forth, kiss the game goodbye. When it's my time to leave it, show these indie artists they can make it too without the majors achieve it. Music with a message is needed, the people starving for it. So pass me the rock and I'ma score it. Shook when they felt the presence of the gods. Try and play me, I'm going out like Pac against all odds. Music is a powerful weapon that I use to elevate the mind. Don't care about likes and the views. What y'all saying in y'all raps really got me confused. Talking about how you beat women and drug abuse. Y'all sound stupid. I make it happen while they make excuses. Major labels will never recruit this. Exec said I was useless. I use my gifts, see my progress. Trust the process, baby, trust the process.